Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Shadow and Sun.
Tonight on our Sunday episode, we have something a little bit different. This is the Mutant Chronicle SIEGE of the Citadel, which I got from backing the Kickstarter quite some time ago. And I've been waiting on the Wave 2, and we just got an update on the 22nd that hints that we might actually receive this before the end of the year. So let's take a look inside.
I finally fixed my throat over that incident that just happened.
You alright?
Yes.
You ready to take a look?
Let me finish my sentence. I have no idea what's inside. Well, I have an idea, but I have not seen this.
Great cover.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
I know that people have been waiting a long time for this.
I have played every Mutant Chronicles game there is, from Doomtrooper, the original Siege of the Citadel, Warzone, Mutant Chronicles, the role-playing game. I've been a huge fan of everything that had to do with this particular game since the early 1980s, I believe. A lot of my friends are big fans of this as well. We're probably the few people who actually liked the movie Mutant Chronicles, which I still don't have in my collection, but by the end of the weekend I'll probably be putting in an order for it. This is the mission book. Little guy's looking at the rule book right now. I've actually read through the rule book a couple of times, and looking forward to actually playing this game real soon. I'm going to start with the top tray of miniatures. Let the little guy show some of them off to you.
Okay.
Get his impression while
Okay, this sword is bent.
we can fix that with some hot water.
Yeah, I'm aware of them. It's not that hard to fix those kind of things unless it's certain materials.
I believe these are supposed to be 30 millimeter scale, but I haven't really sized them up in comparison to any other miniatures. Got some Centurions and Legionnaires in here, plenty. You never have enough bad guys. I think they're, for the most part, the same pose. I'm not really sure. I really think you're going to enjoy the Mishima Corporation, which is chock full of samurai swords and ninjas.
Cool.
Personally, I'm a Bauhaus/Brotherhood player. That's why I'm looking forward to the expansions that are coming out in Wave 2. Can't wait to see that, to be honest. There certainly are a lot of miniatures in this set. I like them a lot better than the original. Everything about this game, in my opinion, seems superior to the original Pressman version, which I did play quite a bit with my friends growing up. And then I put it on a shelf, and I'd be showing it off right now if I knew exactly which shelf it was on. We'll try to keep him over there so we don't mix him up with these two guys. Who was one?
This one?
No, was he with? I think he was over in this pile.
I have no idea anything about this. I'm just putting things with the colors.
Yeah, that's what you kind of want to do.
That makes sense.
This guy's got a goofy pose, in my opinion, but
Okay, what is this?
I believe it's a color ring for one of the pieces. You put it on the base to sort of mark the base, but I'm not really sure.
Okay, so
That's the first tray of miniatures. And we have the second tray of miniatures. Some cards. Haven't opened up any of these because this has been sitting on a shelf for a while. And these are where you put your character sheet and cards. You have little pegs to keep track of your hit points. And once you take a look at that bad boy, that's one of my favorite miniatures. Oh, there's two of these guys. Okay.
alien with thing. Cool.
Some nice dice. These ones look like they won't rub clean like the old dice. If after using them a while, the explosion markers would completely disappear. These look like they're actually engraved. Yes, they are engraved into the, or stamped into the actual dice. You get all the trays for up to 5 players. This game also has a solo player mode, so if the little guy is too busy, you can count on me blasting through some missions on my own. These go in these pegs right here. And here's something I think the little guy's going to get a kick out of. We've played a lot of other games with floor tile maps like Shadows of Brimstone, and these look really, really sharp. We've got a number on them so we can put the board together in different ways depending on the mission. Should have brought a knife. Before. What do you think, bud? Double-sided
Pie openings.
floors, some counters. We've punched out our fair share of counters in the past.
That is correct. We have done that.
With Shadows of Brimstone, if any of you are familiar with that game, there are literally hundreds of counters and tiles and floors and pieces to pop out. Check these out. What do you think?
Cool.
They actually stand straight up unlike Shadows of Brimstone when they're flat. Pretty creepy looking up.
I assume you're going to be comparing them a lot.
A little. I mean, it's a game we've both played
You've
together.
already done that, like, I haven't been keeping track, but I'm just going to assume it's been close to 5 times.
Okay, smart guy. This thing I think is pretty neat. Those of you who played the original game might remember the stairs setup. Where you place this here, and then you'll have your floors set up here and what have you. And there's actually a second side. This game doesn't have the stand-up archways like the original game had. I believe there's actually a set of those in Wave 2. So let's see, it looks like you got at least 15 different floor tiles. That's pretty sharp. That's pretty gruesome. Looks like a giant brain in the center there. That's cool. This is all new to me, folks. I have never seen these floor tiles before.
I thought you've been through this box multiple times.
I just opened this plastic wrap on the floor tiles. I've never seen them before. For those of you who backed the Kickstarter to the highest level like we did, you're probably familiar with all the pieces we can expect to find in the Wave 2.
So, didn't you say that Wave 2 has been waiting for 4 years?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but it's one of the longer wait times for a Kickstarter. The only thing that I think is comparable would be the fiasco that was Robotech and I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of people commenting on that one. I have a few friends who backed the Robotech Kickstarter and were highly disappointed. So far with this, I'm definitely glad I backed it. I can't wait to see the new stuff.
Even though it's been waiting for a few weeks. Well, not
Well, I was actually a late backer, so I haven't waited, but honestly, only about a year to get wave
How
2.
privileged.
I was just lucky that I even found it. It was completely by accident. I was looking at another game on Modiphius' website and saw this and the Mutant Chronicles as well as the Warzone Resurrection, which I wasn't able to get on any of that. I did get most of the Mutant Chronicles role-playing game, and I'm still in the process of reading most of those books. And God, these pieces are great. I have all the old Warzone miniatures, and a lot of these put them to shame. The bigger scale, the better detail. Although this Easegool is actually smaller than the metal one I have, and it's smaller than the original plastic one from the original Siege of the Citadel, but it just looks so much better. The detail on this guy is just phenomenal. I think you're really going to get a kick out of this game, buddy.
I might.
You might. Have I ever steered you wrong?
Maybe. I don't know. Possibly.
You know darn well that's not true.
It might be. I don't know. It might have happened. 1 year of my life that has happened.
Yeah, no. So far we've had nothing but fun with our gaming experiences.
That is partially true.
So what do you think of the miniatures?
Cool. I mean, yeah, they're good.
I think that's Coral Beach from Cybertronic. I know these are the Bauhaus miniatures. I actually looked at these a couple of times. I think that's Mitch Hunter. Nope, that's Imperial. I was never a big fan of the Imperial characters and what have you. I was always Bauhaus, Brotherhood, Mishima.
I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
There's 5 different mega corporations.
I've seen the basics, but
That's kind of a kick-ass little piece. So what do you think so far? You powered through the rule book? You read it? Memorized it?
no, I have not. I still have only,
Skimmed through? I know.
yeah.
I think you're going to get a kick out of playing the Dark Legion. He's always a big fan of the bad guys, as well as, like I said earlier, samurai, ninja, that sort of thing. So that pretty much is what we have to show off. Now for the little bit of news I have, on Monday, Modiphius is going to post a new update for the Kickstarter.
How are you sure about that?
I spoke with Chris and Rita from Modiphius, and they said that they would be releasing a new update. Hopefully it'll be a shipping update. From the last time we had an update, they were just about ready to start shipping these literally in a slow boat from China to all points across the globe. Hopefully we won't have to wait but a week or two, depending on where exactly the distribution centers are in the US. And I will give you guys a comment in the comment section as opposed to a whole new video when they post their update and when I hear from them regarding the status of shipping. As you all know from the last update, they've pretty much completed all the parts, all the printing, all the extra rule books. Everything is just waiting for the okay to be shipped out to all us happy gamers. So from Shadow and Sun, that's our little review on one of my all-time favorite games. Hopefully it'll be this guy's new favorite game. And we will see you guys Tuesday, right?
Yes, that is in fact the schedule
Yes.
that we have set up.
We now have videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. This is our Sunday show. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great weekend.
Usually we try to make the Sunday ones a bit bigger, but recently that hasn't really been going as well. More like bigger projects, but the video sizes aren't always.
Your mileage will vary.
Yes.
So,
Anyways,
last words?
the video is ending.
All right. Have a great weekend, everybody.